do not know how to be confident and to literally love themselves into a place in life where they feel like they're taking up space and like they mean something and that no one else is going to grab something that has their name on it. So, let's start going over some things, ladies. When it comes to being confident, first off, you have to focus on yourself. I'm noticing with women who are not confident, you're so busy comparing yourself to every other woman. Stop doing that. Number one, you are you, they are them. Every time you see something going good in someone's life or they have something that you want, I don't know what it is, but stop automatically measuring out like you see this person and it's like, well, where am I on that scale? Well, where am I? That is such a mental thing. That person's not doing that with you. So number one, if you want to be confident, stop the comparison thing. Know who you are and whose you are. Know that you are God's girl or God's guy. You're valuable in your own right. So be the person that you see in a room and they're like, oh, they think too highly of themselves. No, some people don't think too highly of themselves. No, people are not thinking too highly of themselves. People are thinking of themselves through the images that God gave them, and you don't like it. You're triggered because you have yet to reach that space of loving and seeing yourself through the lenses that God gave you. Change that. Ask God, God, who am I? Figure that out. He's already told you, he's told us the same story. So you have to first love you, because a lot of the time it's not even confidence, it's confidence. People are loving themselves through what God told them and they're not allowing other people to alter that. So you have to get to a place where you're so confident in yourself that you're not allowing other people to alter that, which means you can go out into the world in any condition and not be triggered. If you are triggered, that is a you thing. You need to get to the bottom of it. And a lot of this lack of confidence comes from you being triggered by not doing the inner work to figure out who you are, whose you are, and label that. Know that that's what that is. Number two, a lot of women, they change, they shape shift. You don't know what you want. So once you hear and see someone else is doing something that sounds good, now you want that. Now you want that outfit. Now you want this career path. Now you don't know because you don't even know what your gifts are. Focus on your own gifts. Focus on your own path. Focus. Literally, ask God if you don't know. God, what are my gifts? What am I good at? What am I bad at? Ask him. Get to know yourself so that when you are out into the world, you are not easily swayed left or right based off of what someone else is doing, and you can focus on yourself. You can highlight your gifts. If you're really good at drawing, I suck at drawing. If you're really good at drawing, hone in on that. You can have your own cup business. You can have, I don't know, your whole art deco business. Get into what you're good at. Figure it out. If you're good at basketball, you can be a basketball coach and have your own basketball league. Or think about what you're good at and hone in on that. So when you're looking at people and you see and you're inspired, there's inspiration and then there's mimicking, right? If you see something and you are inspired, it's a beautiful thing, but move off of your own inspiration, not someone else's. So when you see people in the world, you cannot compete with them. You cannot want what they want for you. What he has for them, he may not have for you. What he has for you, he may not have for them. God has his own plans for everyone's life. Stop trying to stop confusing your plan with everyone else's plan. If you are clear in who you are and where you are going, not necessarily the actual destination, but you know the path. You know the path is this way. The path, I'm on God's plan. I know God told me this about me. Then you're not affected by what everyone else is doing, looks like, or nothing. You know who you are. And another thing I've noticed, number three, if you are not being and looking your best self, you're triggered. You're triggered every single time. It's you look at someone and you see, okay, well, you're not putting forth the effort into yourself. So you're triggered by people who are. Don't be that person. If you are that person, stop it. Actually, myself, I'll use myself as a perfect example. I have known, Amber, wait a minute. Why are you doing this every single day? You know you don't want to wear that every single day. Why? You're wearing your lucky hat. Why? Stop wearing your hats. I stopped wearing hats. I stopped. I started wearing makeup more. Why? Because I want a different me. I have to put forth the effort. Put forth the effort. Because if you don't, and then when you see someone else do it, you're mad. Stop. You're not confident because of that. I walk in a room, guess what? I own it. Why? Because aura. Let your aura speak for itself. So don't get so hyper fixated on looks. Don't get so hyper fixated on your body. Don't get so hyper fixated on nothing about you besides bettering yourself so much where you're like, shit, I don't care where I'm at. I'm that girl. I'm that guy. And don't let it be a thing where it's determined based off of what someone else says or how they perceive you. That's where the confidence flaw comes in. People are insulted and intimidated by confidence in someone else that they don't have. You're inflicting insecurities onto yourself when you do that. You cannot do that. Stay in pursuit of what you want for you. Stay in pursuit. And if you don't know, get clear. Get clear about what you want. Get clear so that when you see stuff, you're inspired. When you see stuff that you want, it's okay to want it, but want it based off of what you have planned out for you. When you walk in a room, feel your best. If you know you walk in rooms and you're triggered and you're insecure, you're looking at women and you're measuring yourself against them. I have never done that a day in my life. You wanna know why? Because regardless of what a woman looks like, is wearing, and I know I am that girl. I know I'm that girl. You have to know you are that girl. Because if you don't know you're that girl, you're gonna be intimidated by the fact that I know I'm that girl. And she thinks, yes, I do. I think I'm that girl. And I'm so sorry that you don't. I'm so sorry. Please figure out how to. So this video is for women like that. If you are the type that you know you're easily triggered when you're around other women, it's because you know deep down you are not being the best version of you that you want to be. You know that you're not looking your best, feeling your best, sounding your best, all of that. You know all these things are checked off. Why? We're women. We're human. We are human. You have to do the work though. You have to do the work. If you know that, this is another thing. If you know that you have a certain look, work with what you've got. Why are you jealous of a girl who looks nothing like you? Nothing. Y'all gotta be realistic. Some of this stuff isn't even realistic. Work with what you have and be the dopest you that you can be. Make yourself so amazing that you're not intimidated by what anyone else has. That way, it's collaboration. That way, it's lit girl, confident girl, everybody comes together. Not, there's like looks and stuff because you don't even love yourself. You go in rooms and you know that you're kicky-cackling because you're hating on these women that are doing their shit, that are getting it together, that are in alignment, that are glowing, that are working on themselves. Cut it. Cut the negativity. Wash all that off. If you want to be confident, you got to do the work. Do something with your look. Do something with your appearance. Do something with your outfits. Dress up. Work out. Read a book. If you know you're masculine, be more feminine. Work on it. Try, pursue. You guys will go and hit up a guy in a heartbeat, but y'all won't actually do the work in being a better you. So if you want to be a better woman, you want to be a better version of yourself, you have to do the work, babe. You have to invest in yourself. Otherwise, you're going to always be triggered when you're in a room with a confident woman who knows who she is and who she is. And you don't want that. Don't get left behind on you, on your schedule, because it's just you. You're competing with you. So you need to get sick and tired of being sick and tired of the same version of you. If you know you want to be confident, do the work. If you know you want to feel good about yourself, do the work. Challenge yourself to be a better you by next year, okay? Love you, ladies.